In September 2023, Italian Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani made a remarkable proposal during his visit to China. He announced that while maintaining bilateral relations with China, Italy has decided to officially end its cooperation with China's One Belt, One Road initiative. In addition, there is a major economic cooperation project between Italy and China, a high-speed rail project worth $19 billion. The project, which was supposed to stretch from northern Italy to southern France, was of extremely strategic importance. Regrettably, however, just as the project was about to begin construction, Italy suddenly announced a unilateral breach of contract, thus terminating cooperation on this high-speed rail project. So why did Italy suddenly cut off cooperation with China? In today's 21st century, high-speed rail has become a key infrastructure for countries around the world, which not only accelerates economic growth, but also promotes the development of tourism in major cities along the route. Italy has long been aware of the potential of high-speed rail, so it decided to build a high-speed rail line connecting Lyon to change its economic development pattern. This project is called the Italian-France High-Speed Rail. The Italo-France High-Speed Rail aims to connect Turin, Italy, and Lyon, France. The total length of this railway is about 270 kilometers, with an estimated investment of up to $19 billion and a design speed of 220 kilometers per hour. Italy and France are each responsible for their own domestic railway construction, and the funds will be settled after the project is completed. The completion of this high-speed railway is expected to deepen the relationship between Italy and France and may open up wider cooperation, which is also a long-term expectation of the European Union. According to the plan, this railway will cross the Alps. Once completed, it will significantly shorten the travel time between the two cities from the original 7 hours to only 4 hours. This 270-kilometer high-speed railway will also become an important transportation network node connecting Western and Eastern Europe, especially playing a key role in the large-scale transportation network connecting southern Spain to Eastern Europe. However, Italy has been delaying this nationally beneficial railway project. What is going on? Italy has advanced technology and mature experience in railway construction, management and operation, and is one of the first countries to develop railway construction. However, when it comes to high-speed railway technology, Italy has not paid much attention to research for a long time and relied on old technology. In order to promote a high-speed rail project, Italy and France decided to adopt a cooperative approach and hand over the project to other countries for construction. Initially, China was not a candidate for cooperation because Japan is a long-term investor in Italy and has close cooperation with Italy. At the same time, Japan is a pioneer in the field of high-speed rail technology. However, within just a few years, China has rapidly advanced in high-speed rail technology, surpassing Japan in safety, stability, speed and cost-effectiveness, and eventually became a partner in the high-speed rail project. This European high-speed rail project is extremely important to China and is one of its few high-speed rail cooperation projects in Europe. The successful completion of this project will not only showcase China's high-speed railway technology, but also open up the European market and pave the way for future cooperation. In order to ensure the smooth progress of the project, China sent 183 engineers to Italy for on-site inspections and went all out to ensure that the project was completed on schedule. However, in July 2018, Italy unexpectedly announced the suspension of the high-speed rail project and the termination of cooperation with China, which brought unexpected challenges to both parties. So what exactly happened? During the construction of the high-speed railway between Italy and France, the Alpine Tunnel is the most difficult and controversial part. It crosses the Italian-French border and has a total length of about 58 kilometers, of which about 7 kilometers are in Italy. When the tunnel construction had been completed for 28.9 kilometers, an unexpected situation occurred. At that time, more than 80,000 people took to the streets in Turin, Italy, to protest against the construction of the Italy-France high-speed rail. They were worried that the construction of tunnels and other high-speed rail projects would bring huge pollution to the local environment and even cause serious mudslides. In addition, Lyon in France and Turin in Italy are very dependent on the transportation industry, and many people in Turin rely on this to maintain their lives. If the Italy-France high-speed railway is built, it may affect their economic income and life. Reports from relevant departments indicate that after the construction of the Italy-France high-speed railway is completed, the government will be unable to make ends meet. By 2059, Italy will spend €7.9 billion to maintain and operate this high-speed railway, while passenger revenue will be only €1.3 billion, and road transportation and other industries will suffer losses of €460 million. Over the entire cycle, Italy will suffer losses of more than €7 billion. At that time, the Italian leader resigned, and the country experienced a leaderless situation for more than a month. The Italian Populist Party, Five Star Movement, and the far-right Conservative League Party jointly formed a government and eventually terminated the high-speed rail project. All countries involved in the high-speed rail project have also stopped cooperating. For China, this project has been followed for more than 3 months. A large number of parts and equipment have traveled across the ocean to Italy, and technicians have taken the plane to Turin. When everything was ready, Italy suddenly went back on its word. This means that all the efforts of Chinese companies will be in vain. Today in the 21st century, high-speed railway construction has become the focus of development in various countries, because transportation is crucial to any country. Many backward countries are actively seeking cooperation with China to promote the development of transportation and cities through joint construction of high-speed railways. I believe Italy will also learn from it, forget its failures, regroup, and officially enter a new era of high-speed rail.